everybody, thanks for watching. Just a quick reminder that Mystery School Volume 8 is now available. Make sure you guys check this video out. It's a really good video, really deep video. Also, Flash Drives, Never Paid Game Membership is still available. Kept it going, got you guys email. So it's still up, still the same price, and it still will come with a Never Paid Game Membership. So make sure you guys take advantage of it for this week. I'm trying to keep it up for the rest of the month. So make sure you guys go ahead and grab it. And make sure you guys are checking your emails. Also, when you get Never Pay Again membership, whenever a new video comes out, you can either go and see it on Merkable Academy. It'll be in the Never Pay Again section, or you can go back to Podia. So where you have the link for Never Pay Again membership, just go back to that link and go back to Podia, sign in, and the new video will be right there in the Never Pay Again package that you got. So with all those downloads, you'll see the new videos. That's how it'll be. So you won't get sent the link. It'll just always get updated on Podia, or you can go to Merkable Academy and see the video and Never Pay Again section. So yeah, want to get into this video real quick. So a lot of questions about the new video. Don't want to spoil anything for those who haven't seen it, but yeah, really getting into the whole concept of water is space, and that's a real concept that's been around for a long time. Something I've been looking into for a long time, but just didn't want to believe. So as you can see in the video, it's something you have to consider. Very, very real, serious, not concepts, but proofs. It's just a lot to think about when you look at all of the information and everything that's relevant to this point, and just understanding like what we don't know. And again, we've been told by NASA that what's out there is a composite shot. There is no real time video that we can really rely on as being actual proof. I put in the video the whole video with the guy talking about the conspiracy with NASA. Not so much a conspiracy, it's proof. The glitches from the live feeds, the fact that the astronauts look like they're grabbing stuff that's not there, the obvious green screen and blue screen, and all the fakery that's been proven. So the guy came and they had a whole session about what's been basically shown to be bullcrap that NASA's been putting out there and, billing the taxpayers money for. But not just that, just the history of the information I put out with the ancient Egyptians and how they basically talked about this, and the waters of Noon, just, really didn't understand it back then. And just looking at, what we see today, all the movies that's been out, I showed you guys, it's just so many movies that's recent with water. I mean, Avatar, The Way of Water, you had the whole Black Panther with water, you have Little Mermaid with water, all of water movies I showed you guys, Sphere, and so many movies that's giving you this interpretation of aliens underwater or what have you. It's a lot that we didn't really look into that came out, and it's one of the reasons why this stuff comes out so long ago, and we don't really think about it until points like this come up. That's why it's really important to see certain movies and to be up on certain things, so you can, when you see it, it registers and it connects dots for you. So I talked about Stargate, and as soon as they turn a Stargate on, the water coming out. It's so much stuff that we didn't pick up on, well, I didn't pick up on to really pound this point home. So make sure you guys see that video. I know you guys had a lot of questions. And as I said, it's going to be a lot more with this subject. And also real quick, I know a lot of you guys sent me that information, but this isn't new information. It's been out for a while with the UN, not just the UN, even the Pentagon, the Defense Department, a lot of government entities talking about the whole, conspiracy theory thing that they're trying to get rid of. It's something I touched on before. And I told you guys, like, this is a real thing. They really are getting rid of this stuff. I can see by how my YouTube channel used to be versus now, to where I was hitting everybody. The views were up. Everything was up. And it's people hitting me up 2 weeks after I put out a video saying that they just now seen it, or they didn't get my emails, or they didn't see so many things that I posted, and it's a lot of information people are not seeing because how it's censored. Again, if you had the reach, okay, I have over 100,000 subscribers. If I had the reach to put out something and it hit all 100,000 people, do you know how powerful that would be? 100,000 people. If I could actually, organize just 5 grand, five of those people, 5,000 of those people to do anything. I mean, that's still a huge thing. If I can organize, just people in my region that's close to me, 5,000, 6,000 people out of 106,000 subscribers to do anything, then that's huge. So they're going to make sure your reach isn't going as far as you think it is. People hit subscribe, but they're not always seeing what you post. A lot of stuff is censored or there's issues. And this is what they've been doing. And it's a whole thing that it's been passed to where they're doing this. This is CIA, FBI, crazy shit that's going on to where they really censoring, uh, you know, YouTube channels and content creators. So that was in the whole lawsuit. The first group of people who sued YouTube or Google, what have you, about their censorship of, at first it was the LBGT community, but then it was a group of just Black people who came together to see that, well, wait a minute, the same thing is happening with my channel and my content as yours. And it just don't make sense. I mean, if you get 100,000 people to hit a subscribe button and say they want to see your content, it should be shown. And the fact that, yeah, YouTube brings you in and says, hey, this is free, but you have to agree to our terms and conditions. It's a private entity. So as I stated before, First Amendment doesn't apply to these people. You would have to get some type of discrimination or, be an employee for a lot of stuff to apply with Google or with YouTube or what have you. But it's the same stuff that's in that those court findings or in their lawsuit that you're basically seeing. They just couldn't prove it. And it's not really, I'm not going to say it's hard to prove. It's just you would need cooperation from a lot of people to back that up. Just people sending you emails and saying, hey, this is the problem that I'm having. Oh, I'm not seeing your content. And a lot of people, saying that. And it's a lot you would have to do to get these people. But at the end of the day, you agree to terms and conditions on their channel, and it just is what it is, which again is why I came up with Merkable Academy. As I said, it's not perfect. It will be close to perfect as possible. But again, people are going to be really hoping for platforms like that soon, because this stuff will be gone. It's not going to be the same. It's called YouTube, but it's not really YouTube anymore. It's basically what we say goes tube, because what people are going to find out is, I mean, it's not going to be fun no more if people aren't real, if they aren't authentic, if they can't speak their mind and say what they want to say on this platform about certain topics. You can't be posting videos about a topic and not be able to say everything you want to say about it or be real about the topic. So it's going to be a problem. And the knowledge is going to be gone soon. A lot of stuff is going to be coming down. They're already working on it. Like, trust me, I've been right about everything so far. I'm telling you, it's going to be gone. As I said, the stuff is going to be gone. And I don't know how deep that's going to go. So we don't know what they're going to do or how far or how deep the censorship is going to go. As I said, some of your internet providers might not allow you to log on to certain sites. That's what's going to happen. This is why it's important to have that ownership and to basically, not be your own ISP, but if it's possible, that would be great. But to be your own ISP, you're not doing that to put out one website. You're doing that to, give the internet to certain people at a price. But still, us, all these content creators and people who got websites or what have you all over, we put up our sites to get information out, to sell stuff, or to do whatever. And we want that privacy or that freedom to do so. But again, everybody has an ISP provider, different ISP provider, or what have you. So if that, and what I mean by that is if you have Cox, which is West Coast, Xfinity, or AT&T, Verizon, whatever internet service you have, it's not that many. Remember, these are billion-dollar companies. These billion-dollar companies is in, they're in on all this. They're with the program. So what's going to effectively happen is they're going to come together and they're going to have to basically abide by whatever new laws or agreements that is going to be put out. That's basically going to say that our internet that you're, using does not subscribe to this website, or will not let you put out, or log on or even search or go to this website. So basically, when you click on a certain website and you try to go to that page, you won't be able to, because you're on a certain internet platform. That's what's coming. So once they censor and get rid of YouTube and everything like that, and the real shit, They're already populating it with a lot of disinformation people. A lot of these guys, you people hit me up about and ask if I watch their stuff. A lot of these guys you follow and you say you're conscious, but these people actually believe in Jesus Christ. You know what I'm talking about. Black, white, or what have you. They believe in Jesus Christ, and it's putting out information saying that Jesus Christ existed. I don't care what name you want to get him, man. He didn't exist. So people who you so-called conscious people following and thinking is giving y'all information, remember, these people are still, you know, promoting Jesus Christ. That should tell you enough right there. Like, come on. Or Yeshua or Yahweh, or however you want to say his name. The man didn't exist by any of those names as far as comparing that guy to the biblical story. So again, I always tell people, if they got the name wrong, right? They got the name wrong. If they got his color, whatever the hell you want to say they changed, why would you believe any of it? Again, if they got the man name wrong. Everybody walking around for thousands of years saying Jesus, or, you know, you got to call in his name, and they got the man name wrong. Why would you believe anything else in the book? So all the stories you still ascribe to Yeshua or what have you, you still wouldn't know those stories without Jesus. And that's the wrong name, you know, according to them. But yeah, so what they're going to basically do is say, you know, you guys, you can't go to any of these websites. And you know, as I said, they already flooded social media, they flooded YouTube with all these different information, disinformation guys, and, you know, agents or what have you. So these are the people you're going to be seeing. You're going to think it's going to seem as if, you know, they're allowing this type of content, but it's content that's already been filtered and changed for you. So for people who are like me, who putting out real shit, we're already going through what we're going through, where they're demonetizing our channel, they're taking down our videos. Anytime you have a video that's completely taken down because of some stupid shit, that should tell you enough. Where they're allowing videos to show even worse stuff. So again, how is a video that I put out that's talking about history or what have you, or, you know, anything that have to do with Black people's struggle, is, you know, disinformation, versus other channels putting out videos on smoking crack and, you know, witchcraft and all kind of crazy shit. They're allowed to be monetized, and even, as I said, verified. So yeah, for those who hit me up about that, I'm very aware of what's going on. As I talked about, I got a lawsuit in the works right now because there's a lot of shit that's been going on. And again, at the end of the day, discrimination is discrimination, and, you know, they're paying people, so it is what it is. But it's not about the money to these people. It's about the information. The information on the vaccine and Corona really hurt them, because they really convinced a lot of people not to get that shit. And, you know, they definitely wasn't happy about that. But truth is truth. And again, they're basically telling the people that y'all not smart enough to figure out your own, you know, shit. Y'all so stupid that y'all will believe any idiot conspiracy theorist online to influence you to make a major life decision, because they don't want you believing any idiot. They want you to believe them, plain and simple, and what they say. So if they feel that you're dumb enough to believe any idiot off of social media, then they why wouldn't you believe the government? Why wouldn't you believe the government? So they want to be the only one that gets believed as far as the information they're putting out. But you got to think about it. It's big. Anytime that you can go against something that's put out on mainstream media, mainstream news, which everybody believes and is following that bullshit. I mean, the amount of money and time that they put in and lost and pushing the whole Corona shit, come on. They really don't want nobody messing that up. They don't want nobody messing that up. And, you know, this type of information has really hurt them. So it's not so much, you know, them wanting to censor every single thing. It's that, you know, the algorithm is picking up certain things that they don't want nobody to talk about or have any influence over other people. And we're called influencers for a reason. Like, again, anytime you got to reach 100,000 people, what have you, they're not going to let that shit happen. It's just not going to happen. So they ain't just censoring your YouTube for the people, other content creators that hit me up and talked about this thing. Because it's not just me. It's not just your YouTube. It's anything that you doing and putting out on any platform, they're on that shit. Because they on mine. I could see it. I could feel it. I can tell by the numbers. You can tell about what's going on, who's doing what. So again, like I always say, I appreciate everybody who keeps up with this channel, who keeps up with Merkaba Academy, who keeps up with my social media, what have you, because then you're up to date on what's going on and what I'm putting out. I appreciate everybody who hit me up, who had problems at checkout, because, you know, it's an issue. So you have people who trying to buy the flash drive who having problems checking out. On if you have a problem on Stripe, if you have a problem on any of those platforms, just send me an email so I can take care of it. But people, there's a bunch of people who are having problems with just checking out. Like, come on, it's not just YouTube. Like, they're on top of this shit, and you know, it's tough. It's tough, but it's one of those things where, as I said, you're going to have to choose between making money and putting out the truth. It's just that simple. They're on it. They're on it. So a lot of content creators are switching up their channels, is abiding by the bullshit to keep their channels going and keep that money coming in versus putting out the truth. So again, as I said, that should make you question. You should question those channels who have way more subscribers than me, millions, who put out content way more controversial than me. They ain't going as deep as me, putting out the truth like me, but they putting out way more controversial videos than me, which is supposed to be the reason why my shit got demonetized and why they took down my videos. It's because my videos are too controversial and considered harmful. But videos of men smoking crack is not harmful. Videos of people promoting drugs is not harmful. You know, witchcraft videos. I mean, these channels have crazy videos that's been verified. So that's telling you they're putting out exactly what, you know, the programming that they want them to put out and what YouTube wants them to put out versus the truth. And that's what it's about. So I know a lot of people say, well, you know, just shut the fuck up and do what they want you to do or whatever like that. But then, you know, where would we be? It ain't about, you know, it ain't about, you know, the information and how many people I get to watch to see the information or what have you. That's part of it, but it's about getting out the truth. Like, the truth is very important. That's everything. I got videos on why that's really important. Getting out the truth. It is what it is. You know, we've been through so much. It's too many fake people out here. It's too many fake channels. It's too many people who is suffering from what's going on in so many different ways. And as I said, you know, when I first started out doing this, I had nobody to help me with any of this shit. So I know how it feels to want that information, to be looking for it, and then it's just, there's nowhere to be found as far as on the lines of truth. So the thing is this: if you're really doing the research like I did, if you're really doing the research, then my research is going to be in line with yours. So this is why so many people come to my channel and hit me up. It's because they're doing the actual research. And if you're doing the actual research and then you're coming and looking at my videos, you're going to see it's in line with yours and it's connecting dots. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. So at the end of the day, somebody got to draw the line somewhere. Somebody got to be truthful and put it all out there. Most of our leaders, almost all of our leaders, are gone. We lost them all. It just is what it is. Somebody got to put out something and be willing to to do it and just, you know, say, fuck the bullshit. It is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. We got to put the information out for many different reasons. Plus, I don't like to be fucked with in that way. So it is what it is. What happens, happens. I got to do what I got to do. And I appreciate the people who support and everybody who's been looking out and giving me support and, you know, just helpful words and encouragement through this entire journey. You know, but at the end of the day, I don't like being fucked with in that way. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I started putting out this information, like I said, to really help with my study group, but at the same time, because I was just pissed at everything I was seeing. And the fact that when you go back and look at history, you see how much they stole from us and you see the truth. And it makes you want to speak on it. So it is what it is. But yeah, I want to do this quick video real quick. And thank you guys for the emails. As I said, I put the cell back up. It's still there. Make sure you guys take advantage of it and support. And yeah, make sure you guys see Mystery School Volume 8. This is a really deep, good video. More videos to come. But yeah, make sure you guys take the time to watch it. And yeah, I see you guys next video. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching.